Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be eating Gagh. I'm not sure if it's how it's supposed to be pronounced, so sorry to my Klingon friends. So, what exactly is Gagh? In the Star Trek universe, Gagh is a Klingon delicacy of serpent worms. It is claimed to be served best alive. So, these are my live worms. As you can see, they're still moving. Not much, but now, many humans find Gagh unappetizing, which is understandable. I don't really know what to think. Would it taste good? Would it be the worst experience of my life? Would I get severely sick? I have mixed feelings. A part of me just wants to try this. The other part is saying, what the hell are you doing? Just as a reminder, I'm eating this part of the 60-day bug challenge, which consists of me eating bugs every day for 2 months to test the limits of entomophagy and to experience all the possible flavors. Now, these are not bugs, these are worms. The most noticeable fact about insects is that I have 6 legs. Any more or any less, it is not an insect. Worms do not have legs, so they are not insects. These particular worms are called Eisenia fetida. Fetida stands for bad smell, so this is probably a bad choice. I also want to say, these worms were bred at home. I discourage you from eating something you have no idea where it came from. Actually, don't do this at home, kids. I'm doing this for science, a bit of curiosity, but mainly science. You might get sick eating live worms, so do not do this at home. A common misconception about worms is that if you cut a worm in half, it will make 2 worms. Sorry guys, you've just been mutilating them. Both parts might be wriggling for a while, but that's only the nerves. In fact, only half the worm will survive, and that's the part with the head. Worms have an ability to regenerate lost segments. Now, I get it. When most of you hear we're gonna eat bugs, you immediately imagine a weird, slimy, gooey creature in your mouth. Typically, you're imagining a plate of Gagh, like this, a plate of worms. Oops, they're falling around. There. Worms. Actually, when you're eating insects, you'll probably be eating something crunchy that tastes like nuts or seafood. This is clearly not a good example of what entomophagy is all about, and it's more of an exception. If you want to learn all about edible insects, please go read my 60-day bug challenge, and you will clearly see this is a one-time thing, and usually eating bugs is extremely pleasant. When I did my research about eating worms, very little came up on the internet. So I asked a lot of people in Facebook groups if they had ever eaten worms. It seems like it's never been done before, or actually very little. But one thing came up over and over again: purging. If you really want to eat worms yourself, first of all, do not catch them wild. Get them from someone who has a lumber compost. Secondly, do not eat them raw. You should cook them. And finally, you need to purge them. I have heard several ways of doing so. Number 1. You can leave them in water for 48 to 72 hours, but I think that is most certainly a horrible way to kill them, and I'm not sure of its efficiency. So, I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I don't know. Number 2. You can cut each one in half, going from top to bottom, and remove their intestines. But that's going to take hours. As you can see, wait, let me pick one out. Worms are very small, so cutting them in half will be very, very long. Number 3. The third way is what I chose, leaving them in wet cornmeal for 48 to 72 hours. Let me explain how I did it, because I made every possible mistake, so you might want to learn from them. Just get cornmeal. I used polenta. I don't know if it's exactly the same thing, but it done the job. Get it moist. In my first attempt, I put too much water and nearly killed everything, so it started rotting, etc. Just make sure it isn't too dry, but don't get it too wet. Secondly, make sure there is ventilation. I actually put them in a closed container, And, well, that was a mistake. If I didn't check them regularly, they would have died and decomposed in the fumes. It smelled like hell in there, like really. So get yourself a box with sufficient ventilation. Don't be worried about a couple of escapees. Most will not try anyway. Thirdly, keep them in a cool place. By that I mean no heating, just indoors is enough. Any more heat and something might go wrong. After failing all these three aspects, I think I managed pretty well purging them. Maybe not, we'll soon know, it'll be a surprise. Well, I think I'm ready. I'm feeling sorry for myself. After this, I might not have any more friends, and I think I've ruined all chances to find a future girlfriend. Never mind. Okay, here we go. So, you know what? I'm actually gonna put some soy sauce. I prepared some soy sauce here. I think it will go really well with it. Actually, I don't know what will go well with worms, but figured soy sauce is my best choice. They do not seem to like the soy sauce. Like, at all. Look at them. Look at them trying to escape. Now that is some fresh gagh. I'm going to stop their suffering and eat them right away. Okay, here goes. Breathing deeply. Okay. I don't know if it's a soy sauce or if it's just disgusting, but... oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm just gonna go get some water. Oh! I think the soy sauce is killing them. This is super weird. I'm still gonna try a second bite. For the sake of the video. You know what? I'm not gonna finish this. That's for sure. But I'm gonna take a second bite. A good one. Okay. Breathe in. Think of butterflies. Nope. Definitely not good. Okay, so this was clearly a shitty experience. Do not do this at home, kids. As you can see, it was really, really not good. Maybe... I think I'm gonna try again with worms, but cook this time and in something like not raw. This is really, really a bad idea. At least now we know. Gagh is not meant for humans, only Klingons. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oof.